Hello YouTube, welcome to day 80. It's crazy. I almost broke my shoulder today, I'm not even joking. So hear this. I was at the gym, it's pull day and I'm doing rear delt flies. I'm doing it with the cable and I grabbed the handle, like I use straps because I don't want to actually hold it because my grip gives out first. So I put my hand through the strap and I go to extend my arm, like I extend it and I go to pull, and as soon as I pull, I feel like a and my shoulder just feels dislocated, and then I pause for a second and I'm like, ow. Right, so everything hurts in the area, not just my shoulder, my tricep, like all the bones hurt, just everything hurts. And then I start to feel sick, and then I'm like, all right, what's happening? I'm with my friend, so I'm like, ow, when it happens, and he's like, you good? And I'm like, oh, I feel like I broke my shoulder. So I tell him my shoulder's messed up, and I'm just standing there kind of. He's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm just standing there for like 15-20 seconds, and then I start to get lightheaded. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to the changing rooms and just sit down for a bit. So I start walking, and as I start walking, if you've ever blacked out, just passed out, if you've ever done that, that's exactly what it felt like. I was walking and I felt just really lightheaded, like I had no control over myself. Yeah, it was crazy. So I didn't even make it to the changing rooms. I decided to sit down on the leg extension. Just a comfy seat, man. But yeah, they should make seats like that, you know, it's so wide. Anyway, yeah, so I sat down on the leg extension for a bit, and then my shoulder started to feel better, but everything else was still kind of weird. Like I felt sick, I felt nauseous, but my shoulder was feeling decent, so I carried on with the workout. We didn't do any more back, we just did biceps and forearms. But now my shoulder kind of feels a tiny bit weird. Like every now and again, in different positions, my shoulder just feels like it's hurting a teensy bit. And I'm supposed to go out and play basketball tomorrow, so I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna be able to play as I wake up tomorrow, because you know when you injure yourself and then you wake up the next day and it's really bad. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Hopefully not, but I have a feeling, because when I hurt my knee, I was playing basketball and I did it at the start of the session. I twisted my ankle and I managed to pull a muscle in my shin, but I kept on playing for an hour, 2 hours. It was fine, and then as I go home, it starts to hurt like crazy. I couldn't walk home properly. I was hobbling home, but hopefully it's not that bad. I feel like, you know, I can still move my shoulder a bit, I can move my arm around, but it just doesn't feel the nicest, you know. But regardless of that, today was a decent pull session, you know, if you ignore that little mishap. I didn't manage to record any of my sets because we were trying to be fast today, because my friend, he was going to get picked up, so we needed to chop because there was a set time that we had to be done by, but we got it done pretty fast. And there was a fire alarm at the gym. It was a drill, but still there was a fire alarm and everyone had to evacuate. That's never happened in my life. Usually it's just oh, fire alarm, you know, and then they just turn it off after 30 seconds. But they actually put the fire alarm on, and then they were like, all right, there's a fire, guys, evacuate. Obviously there wasn't a fire, everyone was just all the staff were in position and ready. But yeah, so everyone had to evacuate the gym and just stood outside. But I was saying to my friend, that would be a good strat to then go and steal someone's machine. That would be amazing, or steal someone's dumbbells or something. Yeah, but the injury experience was not very nice. I felt like I'd been flashbanged almost. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything else for me to say. I can't think of anything. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Very short video today. I will maybe see you tomorrow if I play basketball. If I play basketball. If I don't play basketball, then I don't know when I'm going to see you. Yeah, my shoulder's a bit messed up, and my legs should be okay, to be fair. My knee feels a lot better than it did before, so I should be able to do something. even if it's not like, you know, a squat pattern, even if it's just, you know, isolation, I should be able to do something. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Today was day 80, bit of an underwhelming 80, but yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you whenever for the next day. Bye bye.